From the Daily Mail, Trump issues a chilling final warning for Hamas to release all hostages or it is over for you. I would call that a death threat, but it's a president warning a terror organization, so it's a bit different. President Trump put out another dire threat saying, Shalom Hamas, means hello and goodbye. You can choose. Release all the hostages now, not later, and immediately return all of the dead bodies of the people you murdered, or it's over for you. Only sick and twisted people keep bodies, and you are sick and twisted. I am sending Israel everything it needs to finish the job. Not a single Hamas member will be safe if you don't do as I say. I have just met with your former hostages whose lives you have destroyed. This is your last warning. For the leadership, now is the time to leave Gaza. While you still have a chance, also to the people of Gaza, a beautiful future awaits, but not if you hold hostages. If you do, you are dead. Make a smart decision, release the hostages now, or they will be hell to pay later. Holy crap, what do y'all think?
Ooh, cue the pro-Palestine protests, here we go.
Yeah, this is going to give you so much new material.
Yeah, I'm going to be working for months.
I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, I don't know what this is going to actually turn into because I feel like he's made these comments multiple times. Like he said, let the hostages go by the end of the weekend and let them go by this date, and nothing's actually come of it. So I don't know what this means. I'm not sure what kind of policy the United States is going to actually implement. And it's not like Israel actually needs the U.S. help to do anything. They've managed to destroy Gaza without the U.S. being involved, really. So I'm not sure what Trump's doing other than maybe just like, doing a, kind of a placating kind of gesture towards Israel, maybe.
I mean, this could be powerful because when have we ever seen a president make threats like this? I've never seen a president say something like this. And I think there's some strength behind it. It might actually make Hamas think twice. I don't know. But we'll see.
Maybe. He's already threatened him several times.
Yeah. That's true, yeah.
I think they're just like, they're on the internet like, what more can be done? Like, they're hiding. Some of them are probably in Qatar or Dubai. They're not even in Gaza, so what do they care?
Yeah.
Do you think we're going to see Israel, quote-unquote, finish the job?
There is no finishing the job. You're never going to end up with like a population of Palestinians in Gaza that are happy with Israel. I don't believe
that's
that. That's
not what finishing the job means.
What do you think finishing the job means?
I think he's saying Israel goes in and just like wipes it out.
Wipes out all the Palestinians?
Not all of them, but like puts them back under occupation, militaristically destroys all political leadership or whatever structures they have, absolutely flattens the grid, the economy, the structures, and then just reoccupies.
I mean, maybe. I don't.
Gaza then just doesn't become a thing anymore.
Yeah, I don't see a situation where, Gaza is, returns to what it was before without Israel being in there. Like Israel got out in what is it, 2005 or something like that. They pulled all the Jews out of Gaza. They pulled all their military out of Gaza, and then they got rockets for 20 years, and then they got October 7th. And so they're like, all right, we're just going to go and destroy everything and, see how that works. I don't see a two-state solution at all. I think that it's probably going to be occupied by the Israelis for the foreseeable future. I only see more problems unless they actually do remove the Palestinians and send them to Egypt or Jordan or whatever. But the Jordanians don't want them, and the Egyptians don't want them either, because it seems like everywhere there's a significant population of Palestinians, they try to take over the government. So,
well, the crazy thing too is you're asking, there's a larger population in Gaza than there is in West Virginia. So you're asking for like 2 million Palestinians to be moved. That's a tall order. Whatever's going to happen.
What if we banned artificial food dyes in Gaza and that started helping them with their health issues?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that that's going to do a whole lot, honestly.
I wonder if they even have access to that kind of stuff. Do they have Pop-Tarts over there?
They do have.
They do.
Look, I saw videos of before the Israelis went in there and just smashed everything, and it looked gorgeous. It looked like, I know that there were things that they couldn't have.
No, there were some luxury areas there.
Yeah, it was
not so much anymore.
They had luxury car dealerships. There was a lot of stuff that it looked to me like a normal city on the Mediterranean. I don't know what the limitations were. I know there were things that they couldn't have, but I don't know exactly what those things were. And all appearances were it was gorgeous, and the people of Gaza had relatively normal lives in Gaza. I don't buy for a second the whole outdoor prison BS that the left in the U.S. has globbed onto. That seems to me to be BS. But, now it's just, rubble because
war.
That's what happened,
Because war. My only concern here is I just really don't want to be involved as the United States. Don't want to be involved in any of it. And the only way out.
Don't want to pay for it?
Right, but there's no exit, there's no door, there's no way to get out of it. I think ultimately, and it's funny because I basically everybody agrees on this, even people who are pro-Israel, there has to come a time where Israel can take care of itself, and that means we should be working towards that goal immediately. So does that mean 2, 3, 5, 6 years, whatever? I don't think 10 years, I think it's way too long.
Yeah.
But I think what we don't want is Afghanistan times 300. If we just said tomorrow we're out, goodbye, good luck, then we'd have a very, very bad circumstance for sure. But I think there's a reasonable thing in, I don't know, between 5 and 10 years of slowly reducing the amount of foreign aid to Israel so that they can start supplementing it on their own.
It doesn't sound like we want to reduce it, though, with Trump's grandiose new Gaza plan, which I don't know about you guys. I think he's going to have to bring transplants in, because I can't imagine Palestinians working at restaurants and hotels that, Israeli people are going to. Yeah. I just don't see that working.
I don't see. I mean, look, I didn't think that they would be able to get along before October 7th.
Yeah.
Now, since October 7th, I don't think anybody likes each other any more than they did. So, I mean, look, it's just going to be a future of animosity for the, or the future is full of animosity for the foreseeable future. I don't think anyone that's alive this generation is going to feel any kind of magnanimity.
Magnanimity.
Magnanimity. Magnanimity. Anyway, whatever. I don't think they're going to have any. They're not going to have any good feelings towards each other at all. I think that this generation, for both, Palestinians and Israelis, I think it's pretty much over.
Yeah, that's why I think he has to bring in transplants. So who wants to move to Gaza?
Hell no. Hell no.
Well, if the entire population was displaced and they secured it with the most powerful, there's nothing left, it's flat, and they started building casinos or something, people might want to come there in 10 or 15 years. But that's fiction. That's not reality.
Yeah, you can't have the people that are looking to, shoot rockets into their neighbors' backyard. You're not going to have people that are like, I'm going to go to Gaza and go to the Trump Hotel and gamble.
Trump Hotel in Gaza.
Trump. I'm not going to Mara Gaza or whatever, so that way I can gamble and then hope that rockets don't, land here. Hope the Israelis don't retaliate against something.
What if he gave you just a gold star condo in the new Trump Tower? Would you move to Gaza?
No.
Is it a casino?
It's a casino as well.
Timcast IRL live from New Gaza.
Yes.
Live from Maragazo.
Maragazo. The funny thing about Maragazo and Mar-a-Lago, when people were saying that, is that Mar-a-Lago means from the lake to the sea.
Oops.
Ooh.
And then when you have Maragaza, it's from the river to the sea. You've got
awkward.
Yeah.
So what was the population?
But Maragaza
Gaza
would just
before?
mean from the sea to Gaza.
What was the population number of Gaza before October 7th?
2 million.
Are you sure? I thought it was 3.
No.
Was it 2?
Wow.
I don't know. I can Google it, but
that's massive. It's like Manhattan levels.
Currently, it's 2.1 million allegedly.
Yeah. So it was definitely 2.1 million
from 2.26.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't know if they can count.
2.2.
All of
Yeah.
it.
I was just wondering, how many of our illegals we could ship there theoretically.
Wow.
But it wouldn't even scratch the surface. So never mind.
Well, they
Have
would
50 mil, right?
I like how you think.
Have you guys seen the commercials from Kristi Noem? She has commercials as head of DHS, saying,
Yeah.
leave. She was like, if you are here illegally now and we remove you, the American dream is over for you and you could never come back. But if you leave now, we may let you in the future. So do the right thing. Yeah. Just
I love
commercial saying that. So the concern, though, is I don't think we would send illegal immigrants to Gaza. That's silly. They'd send them to Ukraine.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Replace the male population.
They've already introduced the bill to grant citizenship to illegal immigrants who join the military. And then when war comes to the, NATO, they're going to say that I do think that was a large component of their plan. That's why they're bringing a lot of young men and calling them refugees, because there were these bills to grant them citizenship if they joined the military. And then we get war with Russia. Guess who's getting sent out on the first boats? It's going to be those who are trying to get citizenship. Yeah. So I don't know, man. My bigger concern is just, do we actually want to be involved in these wars? And I think the challenge Trump has is that Hamas probably knows we don't. To be fair, Trump is dumping money into Israel, and he's not going to back away from that. But considering his stances on Ukraine and other places, they may make the bet that he's got a limit.
Well, I mean, it's really the American people that have the limit, and I think that even the people that are, that have a positive view of Israel, they don't want Americans going and fighting in Israel or in Gaza at all. That is, I think the unpopularity of that question would be somewhere in the 80s. That would be another 80-20 issue. Like, there aren't a lot of people that are like, yeah, man, let's send Americans over to Gaza to fight for Israel. No, no one's going to want that.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.